Well, here we are. What is good, C-Squad? Today we are watching the final episode of Moral Orel. While I will be sad to see this series end, it's natural for good things to end, you know? By the way, I will still be watching the 30-minute special before Orel, but this is the last episode. And all I can say is make sure to like the video and subscribe. Let's go. I'm so scared to push play. Last episode gave me nothing to go off of on how this series is gonna end. Honestly, I'm expecting this show to end somewhat abruptly due to the fact that this show got canceled and season 3 went from 22 episodes to 13. I'm assuming the last episode that we're about to watch is going to be everywhere, but I'm hoping it'll end nicely. My biggest hope for the last episode of Moral Orel is that Clay gets his comeuppance.
I have faith in you. It's not your time, my Valentine. It's not your time.
Oh my god. This is where the last episode starts on. The final episode of season 3 Moral Orel, and the final episode that we'll ever get for Moral Orel starts at the end of season 1. Oh my god. I'm getting that emotional butterfly type feel in my stomach. You know what I mean? And I love how there's a little bit of pee next to the fire hydrant in the snow right outside the bar. Good attention to detail. So is this a prequel episode then? Oh shit. We just flashed through the entirety of season 2 and 3. I don't have words to describe how anxious I am, and I hope you're feeling the same way.
Well, it's not.
Sorry to pause for this, but that effect was cool. So it seems like we're going to the hospital?
Seems to have healed nicely.
It still hurts.
The bone did shatter some.
But it's been so long.
Naturally. You'll still have to use this for the next few days.
It's really nice to see that Orel is getting better physically. I could imagine getting shot in the leg. And he didn't get shot in the leg with like a 9mm pistol. He got shot in the leg with a rifle, a hunting rifle. I'm not trying to claim that I'm a gun connoisseur, but I'm assuming the bullets that you use for a rifle to pierce through animal fat and muscle is probably stronger than 9mm pistol bullets.
Just a few days?
Yes, and then you'll be limping for the rest of your life.
Oh.
I was actually just gonna ask before, if you get shot in the leg and your bone shatters, like, do you ever properly heal from that? Maybe besides getting surgery, but I feel like no matter what, you would always be limping. As someone who has experience going to the doctor multiple times because of my legs, I was in football for most of my youth and my knees got really bad. And the worst part about it is it's not even his fault. It's all Clay's fault, which just adds to the fire of hatred that I have towards Clay. Also, fuck this doctor.
Is your dad coming to pick you up?
No, he's busy.
Ooh, I can't believe you kept this from me.
It's true. Shot him with my own 2 hands.
We're already starting with this shit. The motherfucker is gloating to his boyfriend that he shot his son. What a mother... dude. There's so many words I want to say right now, but because of YouTube, I can't.
Would have been my own one hand if Orel hadn't gotten in the way. That kid loves animals like he's St. Francis of wherever.
Would have shot him with one hand? Is he referring to the fact that Orel shot his last bottle of liquor? Piece of shit.
Okay, this is it. What? I got some business to attend to.
I'll wait for you, buddy.
So this scene happened right at the end of last episode. Clay started kissing Miss Doll for whatever reason. Is this episode gonna be based around this guy?
Your mommy's little hatchling.
Didn't need to hear that from Miss Doll. I like the Easter eggs there. From Orel's play, Nation Plagued with New Ideas. Is that from an episode that I'm not familiar with? Oh, and also on the trash can, it's Buried Pleasures from when Orel went to that one place. Can't really say much more than that because then I will definitely get demonetized.
Lying there, waiting for a day to burst. And your cartwheels everything, even a chorus line.
Nice slogan from Clay here. I need the money.
The snow.
Ugh, gross, gross. I don't need to see that. I don't need to see Clay trying to kiss me. Ugh.
Aha! Beat ya, nobody!
Is that Jeez-Its instead of Cheez-Its? His cup says, I hate my boss. And yet he's a reverend, which means he hates Jesus. Reverend wins eating contest. Also, he's holding a paper that says Reverend loses eating contest.
Oh, hi, Reverend. I just came by to get some advice.
Okay, alrighty, here we go.
Well, actually, I was gonna talk to Jesus.
Why don't you two get a room?
See, that's weird, because normally Oral is all about getting help from Reverend Putty. Oral is just starting to hate adults. Not sure.
Sorry, Reverend. I didn't mean to insult you.
Oh, forget it. You didn't, Oral. I'm just sick of being second banana around here. Now, what's the problem?
I don't honor my father.
Yeah, well, usually I'd say that was bad,
No, it's wrong.
To be fair, if my father was Clay, I would never want to even be around him, let alone honor him.
But 'tis the season of no humiliation.
Sorry, kid. Gym class is immune to Christmas time.
This motherfucker has a picture of Clay on his desk at school, where most of the adults probably know that Clay's the mayor, and they know that Clay has a wife. Coach Stofframe does not care.
Coach?
Great. His son. Just get out of... Oral, what's wrong with your face?
Golly, why?
It looks just like you.
Oh, yeah. It's been like that for a while now.
In the context of the show, that's fine, but that is one hell of a diss.
What did you want to ask me?
Coach Stopframe, you really like my dad, right?
What?
I mean, you obviously respect him. You have pictures of him in your office. You honor him in a way. I just need to know, what's good about my dad, Coach Stopframe?
Why don't we talk about it over some hot chocolate, kid? After school.
Okay.
Normally, I would say, aw, I get this scene is sweet. I can't tell if Coach Stofframe is just trying to use Oral or if he's actually being a nice person, which he has not been this entire show.
What do you want?
Hey, buddy, how about a quick eggnog nightcap? Say 5 minutes?
Doesn't it have to be night for a nightcap?
Sure, but it's always night in some backwards culture. Maybe I'll just have to bring my big stuffed bear over to your place later tonight. That's a good idea. I'll bring it by.
That's such a good idea.
It's crazy how much Clay can make even someone like Coach Stofframe, who isn't that great of a person, even make him emotionally distraught. That's just how big of a piece of shit Clay is. Clay just hurts everyone around him, either physically or emotionally.
And then he told everyone that I accidentally shot myself. Or the bear shot me.
Or that you got between the bear and him.
Oh, a new one, I guess.
He's got a million of them, kid.
What is it about him, Coach Stopframe, that you could tell me so that I could honor him again?
It's hard to put into words, Oral. Let's go ice skating first.
Okay, I respect Coach Stofframe trying to be nice. You're bringing someone who's crippled to ice skate. I do respect Coach Stofframe for not outright telling Oral why he likes his father. Obviously, Coach Stofframe just cares about Clay for pleasure purposes, and it seems like he's actually trying to spend time with Oral, which I respect.
Hey, Oral. Didn't the doc say you only need this crutch for a couple more days?
Yeah, but he never said exactly how many.
Come on,
Whoa.
you can do it.
Whoa, 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 wow, you're right.
Hey, I never thought I was good with kids.
Well, you are a grade school gym teacher.
That is absolutely fucked. I get that it worked out in the end with throwing away a crippled person's crutches, but it's actually kind of sweet though. Seeing Stopframe and Oral have a good time, you can tell the episode is setting something up. It's gonna end in a heartbreaking manner. And with it being the last episode, this show cannot end off on a bad note. Please.
So,
Clay actually brought the fucking bear. Props to Clay, that's actually pretty impressive. I can't imagine that bear being that light.
Left alone in
Dude, it is so wholesome. Seeing Reverend Putty and Stephanie together on Christmas, that's so freaking wholesome. It sucks because my heart's starting to warm up, but I know this show. This show is setting something up. Also, is Clay just following them or what?
you sparkle so. It's not.
Everyone get dressed. We're going Christmas caroling.
What do you mean? Now? As a family? Cheerfully?
Yes!
This I've got to see. La 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 la.
Oh no. Clay is going to ruin this entire thing, isn't he? I'm already starting to get angry because I can see what's gonna happen.
trim, trimmy, trim. Pop, poppy corn with butter.
Butter.
I'm sorry, do people actually put popcorn on their Christmas tree? Is this a normal thing that everybody does, or can't imagine that being good, right?
Say, Oral, can you grab the chocolate light bulbs out of that box over there?
Sure, Coach.
Not that box.
There's no way that box was there on accident. I think Coach Stopframe probably put that box there to more easily show Oral what's going on. Also, chocolate lights? Sounds sick.
Coach, you like my dad the way my mom likes my dad, don't you?
Your mom likes your dad?
Holy shit! Oh my god. That has to be one of the best lines I have ever heard in this show. How seriously he said that after the pause. And the thing is he's actually right. Gilberta doesn't really love him. Damn. I'm not gonna lie, that is crazy. That's one of those lines where when you hear it, it just hits hard.
Oh, it's no use. You can't show me what there is to honor my father about, because there's nothing honorable about him.
Oral. Somehow, in his own blundering way, your father made you. And that's honorable.
Oral, do not believe that shit. Just because he gave birth to you does not make him a good person.
Why here, of all places? And shouldn't Oral be with us instead of that bear?
Look, can it? Now let's do something upbeat!
There's 4 minutes left in the episode. I'm assuming everything from here on out is gonna go downhill. Also, I can't tell if that bear has a significant meaning or if he's literally just carrying around a bear. God, Clay is a piece of fucking shit, dude. Even in media, I don't really hate any character, but Clay and Gilberta and the Doctor are 3 people I genuinely despise.
If the Lord were alive today, what would you give him this Christmas?
Dad!
Oral?
What are you doing here with my son?
Stop!
The thought of the two of you together makes my skin crawl.
Please! All we were doing was having a nice time. For the first Christmas in I don't know how long. I felt relaxed and full of joy.
Damn. And I can bet you Clay is not gonna care because that's just the kind of person that Clay is. I don't even want to know what's about to come out of Clay's mouth. Honestly, if I would have just ended the episode like 2 minutes ago, I would have been happy. I know Clay is about to say some shit that's gonna turn everything upside down.
This is rape! You raped my son!
What?
Huh? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you actually fucking kidding me? Did Clay just resort to that? Clay is that petty, that jealous, that his son is having a good Christmas. Hell, his wife and his kids were technically having an okay Christmas just by themselves. It wasn't until Clay showed his stupid Oh my god, are you serious? Oh, let's hear what Clay has to say.
In order to get to me!
Dad.
Well, it worked! You got to me! Now you stay away from him! He's not yours, I am! I mean, he's mine! My son! Oh, I miss you, Oral. I need you in my life, Oral. And I love you.
We should go.
I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Oral?
Come on, Dad. It's late.
No!
He's right. It's too late.
Yeah. Right.
I had fun.
I can't believe Clay just did that in front of his entire family. His one last ditch effort to confess his love to Coach Stopframe, and he did it in front of his fucking family? Oh my god, dude. That face that Coach Stopframe made, that face just told the entire story. That face alone just sold everything perfectly in that entire scene. Oh my god, that was so good. Also, I just want to point out that Clay's voice actor and his delivery on everything there was perfect. Oh my god.
Today's Christmas sermon is about family. What is family? Well, a lot of times, family is just a bunch of people who are forced to be together just because they came out of each other. But every so often,
is happening? Are we skipping time right now? It looks like Orel's getting older, but not only is he getting older, he's getting happier.
Miracle happens. A loving family. Just like that, out of nowhere. Now what causes this? A belief in God? A strong moral structure? Blind luck? Who knows? Who cares? You're not gonna get any answers out of me. I'm just a puppet for the big guy. I don't write this stuff. The end.
Oh my god. Oh my god, that was amazing. I am lost for words. Orel is grown up. He has a daughter and a son. He married the girl that he fell in love with. I can't remember her name, but they actually got married and they're happy. And then the paintings. Blocky became a firefighter. Shapey became a police officer. Oh, and that painting says it all. That painting right there tells me that Clay and Blilberta live the rest of their life unhappy. Oh, that makes me so happy. Let's be honest, they probably just lived the rest of their life the way that they were living it before. That's the way Moral Orel ends. This episode has to be the best episode in Moral Orel, period. Just seeing Orel happy with the girl that he fell in love with at a very young age, may I add, having kids, still loving God, that puts a genuine smile on my face. Obviously, we were supposed to get more seasons of Moral Orel. It would have shown more as they would have gone on, but with what little time they had left, this is the perfect way to end the show. They didn't really even tell us anything. They're not even talking in the scene. They just showed us. And I love that. Because then that lets my imagination do whatever it wants. I can imagine Clay and Blilberta living the most fucking miserable life. Growing old together, dying together, being buried next to each other in the worst possible spot. What a great show. 10 out of 10. What a great show.